There was once a magician, a wise and clever man who could tell your fortune by looking at your hand, or foretell the future by gazing at the stars. The magician was traveling through the state of Kerala in India. When evening came, he stopped and rested against the trunk of a banyan tree, and he began to think of great and small, of fair and unfair. And while he was sitting there, a mouse crept out of the grass and looked at him. This made the magician smile, and he was about to offer the mouse a bite of fruit when the magician heard the whirring of wings. He looked up and saw a crow coming straight for the mouse, talons extended. Without thinking, the magician cupped one hand over the mouse, and with the other, he pushed the crow away. Then he picked up the mouse and spoke to it. When the creature stopped trembling, the magician did offer the mouse that bit of fruit and a few grains of rice. Before the mouse could enjoy the rice, a stray cat from a nearby village stalked into the clearing, whiskers twitching. The magician, without thinking at all, snapped his fingers and turned the mouse into a larger, stronger, sturdier cat, a cat that arched her back and began to hiss. The cat hissed loudly, and the village cat turned tail and ran away. But the magician's cat continued to hiss. She climbed a tree and frightened a bird from her nest. That evening, the magician slung his hammock between branches of the banyan tree and slept there, the cat curled up underneath. But at some point during the night, a pair of wild dogs began to bark. The magician woke up. He saw the cat was shivering, and so, thinking quickly, he snapped his fingers yet again and turned the cat into a lone wolf. This wolf sat up and began to howl and ululate. And soon, very soon, the wild dogs disappeared. But the wolf kept howling. He howled so long that eventually monkeys that were sleeping in that tree moved off, seeking quieter quarters. In the morning, while the magician was packing up, he noticed a leopard weaving its way in and out at the edge of the clearing. The magician realized that the leopard, seeing a lone wolf without a pack for protection, was likely to pounce. So thinking quickly, the magician snapped his fingers and turned the wolf into a Bengal tiger. The tiger roared with such power from deep in its chest that the leopard fell belly down in the dry dust and backed slowly away. The tiger began to prowl round and about the edge of the clearing and to scratch at trees. Soon, a family of deer ran for safety, as did a wild pig, a squirrel, several rabbits, and a nest of salamanders. The magician looked at the tiger. "That, my friend," he said, "is no way to behave. Do you not remember that you were once a tiny mouse? Why, if you'd not had my help, you'd be quivering in the grass, if you were still alive." The tiger slit her eyes and glared at the magician. She did not like being reminded that she had once been a mouse. "Who is this magician? A mere man. How dare he reprimand me? I think I will punish him," But the magician could read the tiger's thoughts, and with a snap of his fingers turned that tiger back into a quivering mouse. The mouse ran off into the grass. The magician folded his hammock, picked up his staff, and walked towards the next village, all the while thinking of great and small, fair and unfair.